In September 2020, Palantir Technologies debuted on the public market at $10 per share, marking the beginning of a remarkable ascent in the realm of data analytics and artificial intelligence. As of May 2025, the company's stock has surged to approximately $118, reflecting a growth of over 1,000% since its initial public offering. Palantir's rapid growth can be attributed to its strategic focus on government contracts and the development of advanced AI platforms. In the first quarter of 2025, the company reported revenues of approximately $884 million, a 39% increase year over year, with U.S. government contracts contributing significantly to this growth. The company's artificial intelligence platform, launched in 2023, has been pivotal in securing contracts with various government agencies, including a $178 million agreement with the U.S. Army. Palantir's software capabilities extend to surveillance and data integration, enabling real-time intelligence and decision-making support for military and defense operations. Palantir's competitive edge lies in its ability to integrate and analyze vast amounts of data, providing actionable insights for its clients. The company's platforms, such as Foundry and Gotham, are utilized across various sectors, including healthcare, finance, and law enforcement, to enhance operational efficiency and decision-making processes. Driven by the increasing reliance on surveillance, biometric tracking, and predictive data models, Palantir has positioned itself as the backbone of 21st century intelligence and operational infrastructure. Its systems are embedded into the workflows of national security agencies and enterprise corporations, operating at a scale and depth that competitors struggle to match. With an expanding global footprint, Palantir continues to attract large-scale contracts from governments and Fortune 500 companies alike. Its ability to dominate both classified environments and commercial frontiers sets it apart in a market crowded with surface-level analytics providers. Palantir does not merely serve clients, it embeds within them, becoming essential to their daily operations and long-term strategies. The longer a client works with Palantir, the more intertwined their operations become with its tools, creating a high retention rate and reinforcing recurring revenue. Palantir's strength is not just in algorithms, but in how it operationalizes data at scale. From battlefield insights to real-time crime analysis to supply chain optimization, it has evolved beyond a software provider into an indispensable pillar of modern intelligence architecture. State and federal agencies rely on Palantir to predict and prevent everything from natural disasters to pandemic responses. Its impact has moved from the theoretical into the critical, where uptime and insight can be the difference between order and chaos. As artificial intelligence becomes the oxygen of the digital age, Palantir's proprietary models are being weaponized to gain information superiority. Competitors can mimic dashboards, but not the core logic that makes Palantir's predictions actionable and precise. Palantir's reach extends from Silicon Valley to the Pentagon, and now across borders to allied nations seeking next-gen defense analytics. Its reputation as a wartime and peacetime partner positions it as a strategic linchpin for Western security infrastructure. The data arms race has only just begun, and Palantir is building the weaponry, logistics, and command centers all in one platform. Its ability to ingest multi-source intelligence in real time gives it a battlefield advantage in both physical and economic wars. From facial recognition overlays to drone coordination to terrorist tracking, Palantir's software has proven invaluable in counter-terrorism and border protection efforts. Every threat generates data, and Palantir's mission is to turn that data into real-time protection. In commercial settings, Palantir optimizes supply chains, monitors energy grids, and enhances clinical trial efficiency, delivering results that directly impact bottom lines. Its Foundry platform is a favorite among corporations looking to future-proof their data operations. This isn't just software, it's sovereign infrastructure in code form, adaptable, scalable, and built with defense-grade redundancy. As nations, companies, and institutions race toward data dominance, Palantir is the operating system behind their ambitions. Investors who got in at $10 were often doubted, even ridiculed, yet today they sit on returns exceeding 1,000%. And still, many believe this is just the prelude to a much larger crescendo. Analysts are setting long-term projections of $2,000 per share, not based on hype, but on the tangible scale of adoption and necessity Palantir has created. In the AI arms race, first-mover advantage becomes exponentially more powerful. Palantir's AI continues to learn and evolve as it touches more data, generating a flywheel of insight that sharpens its edge daily. The broader the reach, the smarter the system, and the more irreplaceable it becomes. Its financials continue to impress, with strong margins, accelerating revenue growth, and a clear path to profitability that few tech companies can claim. Palantir is no longer a speculative play, it is a foundational one. Governments don't just use Palantir, they depend on it, rely on it, budget for it, and build policy with it in mind. That level of embedded relevance is rare, and it's only deepening. From day one, the company focused on durability over flash, long-term relationships over quick deals, and deep infrastructure over surface metrics. That strategy is paying off as the world turns increasingly chaotic and in need of high-integrity decision tools. At Cold Cash Media, we've tracked winners before, but the Palantir story is a masterclass in early conviction meeting future-proof execution. The technology is no longer just software, it is infrastructure. And in a world powered by data, owning that infrastructure means owning the future. This is not just a stock. This is a signal. This is the kind of move investors will look back on, either with receipts or with regret. Now the question is not whether Palantir will be the backbone of global decision-making, but how long investors will hesitate before acknowledging it. The time to watch is over. The time to act is now. As Palantir expands its influence, new industries are discovering its unmatched capabilities. From agriculture to education, the reach of data-driven decisions is creating ripple effects throughout the global economy. Hospitals using Palantir software are able to predict patient admission spikes, adjust resource allocation, and even prevent medical errors through pattern recognition. This means lives saved and costs cut simultaneously. Utilities are harnessing its platforms to detect energy grid vulnerabilities and reduce blackouts. In a warming world, infrastructure resilience is no longer optional, it's mission critical. Transportation networks, including major airlines and logistics providers, rely on Palantir to manage everything from rerouting in real time to maintenance predictions. Downtime becomes rare, and efficiency becomes the norm. Retailers now integrate consumer behavior data with supply chain metrics using Palantir's models. This enables them to forecast demand more accurately and reduce waste in the process. Even agriculture firms are benefiting from predictive insights, determining optimal planting conditions and maximizing harvest yields with minimal environmental impact. Food security in the future may very well run on Palantir. Insurance companies are turning to the software to identify fraud and assess risk profiles dynamically. With AI constantly analyzing policy data, human error and manipulation are minimized. The financial sector is leveraging Palantir to predict market volatility and portfolio risk in real time. Traders armed with this data gain a competitive edge unseen just a decade ago. Law enforcement continues to adopt predictive crime mapping tools that allow for strategic deployment of officers. While controversial, the results in lowering crime in certain test areas are undeniable. National disaster agencies now simulate hurricane paths, earthquake impact zones, and evacuation routes using Palantir-powered platforms. These decisions save not just dollars, but entire communities. Cybersecurity operations are bolstered with Palantir's ability to detect anomalies and intrusion attempts with remarkable accuracy. This level of defense becomes indispensable in an age of cyber warfare. Space agencies, both governmental and private, use Palantir's data synthesis capabilities to manage satellite fleets, launch logistics, and mission coordination. Space itself is being mapped and managed in real time. Educational systems are beginning to analyze performance metrics to tailor learning paths for students. City governments are using real-time dashboards to monitor infrastructure, waste management, and traffic flow. Smart cities aren't just futuristic concepts. They are now being engineered through Palantir. NGOs and humanitarian missions use Palantir to deploy aid faster and target relief efforts more effectively. Soldiers in conflict zones and disaster areas depend on these insights daily. Climate scientists feed satellite data into Palantir to model the impact of emissions and track environmental shifts across decades. The fight against climate change is becoming a data war, and Palantir is the general. The company's architecture is built with both adaptability and compliance in mind, making it a favorite for regulated industries. This ensures longevity and resilience, regardless of shifting political winds. Palantir's core philosophy, empowering decisions through data, is becoming more than a mission. It's a global transformation movement. The more connected the world becomes, the more powerful Palantir's network effect grows. Each new data point strengthens the collective intelligence of the system. In a future defined by unknowns, pandemics, wars, environmental disasters, Palantir's platforms offer clarity, speed, and confidence, and that kind of certainty is priceless. No other company is this embedded, this widespread, or this vital to the operating system of the modern world. The future belongs to those who control the data. Palantir has claimed that seat, and it's inviting shareholders to ride alongside.